everyone, do you know what is the 7, 38 and 55 rule of communication? If not, then please keep on watching. Hi everyone, I am Pooja and welcome to my channel, Unleash Your Passion. But before moving on to the purpose of today's video, I would request each and every one of you to kindly hit the subscribe button down below. So as I mentioned about the 7, 38 and 55 rule of communication, it actually states that 7% of your communication is done through your words, 38% by your facial expressions and 55% by your body language. So the purpose of today's video is to know the tips and tricks so that how you can excel your communication skills. So the first thing that comes is to be a good listener. Always be a good listener. It is actually said that when you speak, you actually say what you know. But when you listen, you can actually gain some knowledge about what you don't know. So always practice to be a good listener. Second point that comes is always try to have an open-ended conversation and not a closed-ended conversation. What I wanted to say is, let me explain you with an example. For example, a friend of mine asked me that how was your day? And I said in return that you know what, I went to the park today, and in return the person abruptly ended the conversation by saying, okay. You know what happened here is that there is no scope for further communication. Let me give you an example of open-ended conversation. Suppose a friend of mine again asked me about how was your day, and I said in return that I went to the park today, and the person then asked me, oh wow, you know what, I haven't been to park since so many days now, and how was your experience, and did you have a good walk, or did you jog for a while, and such kind of activities and such kind of communications actually leads to further building up of the communication. That is nothing but open-ended communications. Third point that comes is always try to maintain a positive smile on your face. A positive smile is an indirect message that you are a positive person and you are actually engaging in the communication, right? So I hope you are able to relate with the point what I am trying to explain. The fourth point that comes is always allow others to speak also. For example, it's you who is actually taking the charge of the communication as is speaking blah 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 blah. What will happen is this other person will start losing interest in your stories and whatever you are saying. So you should actually involve the other person in your communication. How you can do that? See this way. So suppose you're actually discussing something and you actually said a point or actually said a data about the topic. Suppose about environment, right? And how you can engage the other person is, you can ask that do you also relate with the point that I have just mentioned, or what are your views upon the points that I mentioned? So if the other person is being shy to take part in the communication, you should take the charge and involve the other person in the communication, and it will actually make you a good communicator. So the fifth point for the video is don't try to copy others' personality as yours. The example which I will be giving you for this point is my favorite example. So the other day I was watching this movie Fan of Shah Rukh Khan, where there was a person who used to look like Shah Rukh Khan through his features, but what he actually accepted was he is mini Shah Rukh Khan, and he was into dramatics also, and whom he was who he was dramating was Shah Rukh Khan, and eventually what happened was he started losing his individuality. He started losing his individuality, and when you lose your individuality, it leads to devastation, it leads to degradation of your own self. So stop copying others. You can take inspiration from others. We all are inspired from one or the other person. It's not wrong to take inspiration. Take inspiration, find your own way, develop your own personality, and you will see that how beautiful communicator you can become. So these are some of the points which can actually help you in becoming a good communicator. That's it for today's video. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Till then, stay confident, explore yourself, be safe and unleash your passion with me. Thank you so much.